striking of a football from 25 metres, and that look at his face would say it all.
I think you can hear what you're saying. You're not expecting, it's very rare you see him on the score sheet. He's in areas where, I say, some heroes come around for me. Ball across the box. Have a touch, face and Titio. See what he's got.
2 minutes of normal time to go. I wonder if the referee will insist on adding all the extra minutes. All that's left perhaps is for Barcelona to find the fifth goal. Certainly have the players on the pitch who have the skill to do it. Vidal back to Umtiti. Coutinho. Longley. Just stroking it about like a Sunday morning kickabout. Lovely football.
Tell you what, if anything comes from this, is going to be some goal because they have had so many. Passes. We're talking probably getting near to the 50 pass mark there.
Rafinha out wide, Jordi Alba with the cross. Flashed over the crossbar by the left back Gulam. Alenia had a good game in the middle for Barcelona, with thought Griezmann had to score, but he missed it.
I think everyone thought he was going to score. The quality he has. Alba getting forward. He did that so much in the game. He always offers that outlet on the left-hand side.
Kirikesh with the through ball. Mertens looked like he was in the clear. Could he put Napoli ahead? Not with Longley there to cover.
Well, good defending from Longley. Didn't have a lot to do to stay them in the Barcelona goal.
Dembele to Suarez, singeing the fingers of goalkeeper Merritt.
Time and time again during that first half, we see the link-up play from Dembele, Suarez, Griezmann.
What a touch that was from Griezmann to Suarez, and even if it was offside, who cares?
Fabulous. It was sexy football to watch. It really was. Good interchange, good combination play between the front two.
Yellow card picked up by Barcelona, Sergio Roberto. I missed that one, but we didn't miss this. Second goal for Barcelona. Alba, Griezmann. You're a fan. And then it was Dembele to set up Suarez for the finish of the night. What a shot that is. We've seen him do it so many times.
Precision to the highest quality from Luis Suarez.
De Jong got the assist, but Dembele with a fabulous finish.
And bloody got on the score sheet as well for what he did in the game, his attack-minded efforts. Please for him.
Well, that was the 63rd minute, and after that, well, it was more or less game over. That's the final score. Napoli 0, Barcelona 4. Well, the first trophy you feel of many that will be won by Barcelona in this 2019-2020 season. The La Liga Serie A Cup, received by Gerard Piqué on behalf of Barcelona Football Club. They win this trophy in that will be score of 6 goals to 1.
Karen, I've got a cat with no pulse here. I need adrenaline and an IV line. Quickly, Karen, please.
Established in 2002, Watchfinder is where you'll get great value on thousands of pre-owned watches from over 50 brands like Rolex, Breitling, Omega, and more. There's everything from vintage classics to cutting-edge contemporary bestsellers. And every single one is inspected at our manufacturer-certified service center. All of our watches are in stock and available for free next-day delivery. Buy, sell, and exchange your watch online and in store at Watchfinder. Oh, baby, baby, feed me. Baby, feed me. Oh, feed me. Baby, baby. Shiba, resistance is futile. Philip Schofield here. If you value your free time, then sell your car with WeBuyAnyCar.com. You might get a bit more money selling privately, but do you need the extra hassle? Surprise! Wouldn't you rather be doing something you enjoy?
Who's that?
To find out how much your car's worth in 60 seconds, enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com. This is Peloton.
Let's get this started.
Studio cycling, live and on demand in your home. And his. And hers.
Find that beat.
This is thousands of riders connecting with world-class instructors and each other.
is a game-changing workout whenever you want it. This is you reaching your personal best. Until tomorrow. Peloton.
The new season is upon us, and if you get Superfast Fibre Essential and BT Sport together, it's game on. You can choose tech worth up to £249 on us, like this Xbox One S All-Digital Edition for disc-free gaming and streaming, or this next-generation Samsung Galaxy tablet. Use either to watch the Premier League with the BT Sport app. The package is $39.99 a month on a 24-month contract. Join by 15th of August and get ready for the new season. Search BT Broadband or call 0800 100 282. BT. Be there.
Now, you wouldn't want a race car that can almost race, would you? So why would you want a cider that's almost perfect? Thankfully, Thatcher's make sure theirs is just right. It's tasted every Friday by the Thatcher's family. Afternoon, Mr. Thatcher? And if it isn't perfect, it simply doesn't leave the farm.
expulsión que hizo.
It's the final pre-season matches for both AS Roma and Real Madrid as they compete for the Maple Green Cup at the Stadio Olimpico. Both have had mixed fortunes in their friendly matches so far, but could still be looking to add new faces ahead of their respective season's openers. Madrid's record signing Eden Hazard scored his first goal for his new club last Tuesday in their most recent match against Red Bull Salzburg. The Stadio Olimpico holds just over 70,000. It's probably three-quarters full tonight. Fantastic atmosphere. And two heavyweights of European football going head-to-head in what should be a fascinating pre-season match. And both have picked strong teams for tonight's game as well. Just to raise your awareness, the Maple Green Cup, it's the inaugural edition of the Maple Green Cup. It's a trophy designed to raise awareness about protection and longevity of the planet. So a very good cause, all the funds going towards saving the planet. But of course, both these coaches will have their eyes on bigger things. League season starting, La Liga begins next week for Real Madrid. It's another 2 weeks yet before Serie A begins for AS Roma. Season for the respective coaches as well. Zinedine Zidane, of course, back at the helm, starting a season for the first time in a couple of years, having replaced Santiago Solari. And AS Roma, with their new man in charge, making his first home appearance tonight, Paulo Fonseca. And they're now charged with trying to lift AS Roma's fortunes. Most of these players know each other well. Eden Hazard there, number 7, overtook Gareth Bale as Real Madrid's top signing in the summer. Wanted to take the number 10 shirt, but Luka Modric refused to give that up. So the iconic number 7 for Hazard, worn of course by Raul and Cristiano Ronaldo in previous seasons rather. It's a very familiar looking Real Madrid side tonight. Eden Hazard, the only new face in their starting 11. Well, Pau Lopez makes his home debut for AS Roma. A lot of pressure on Zinedine Zidane. There are reports that Neymar is very close to joining for what would be another record fee. Seems that Real Madrid and Barcelona vying for his signature at the moment, but Barcelona unwilling to budge on PSG's cash demands. Paulo Fonseca, former centre-back, played mainly in the Portuguese lower leagues. A staggering amount of money. This is the time of season, of course, final match. You're looking for a bit of raising the intensity. Roma have made 6 changes to the side that drew with Athletic Bilbao in their last friendly match. Madrid played against Red Bull Salzburg in Austria on Tuesday night. Eden Hazard scored his first goal in a 1-0 win. Just 3 changes for Zidane tonight as perhaps we gain some kind of clue as to the side he'll be putting out for their opening La Liga fixture next weekend. Ball over the top, looking for Zaniolo. Dzeko. Kolarov driving the shot, took a deflection right across goal. Oh, how's that stayed out? What a chance for Pellegrini. Well, Dzeko was involved. The shot from Kolarov was misplaced, but he very nearly fell and really should have been converted by Pellegrini. Dzeko across goal, and it almost hit Pellegrini. And the home side should be 1-0 up. Courtois gathers. I wonder whether this might be Eddie Dzeko's last game for AS Roma. He's been reportedly house hunting in Milan ahead of a move to Inter. There's lots of rumours, lots of speculation around this time of year. Transfer window in most of Europe is still open, unlike England where it closed on Thursday. Here's Benzema. Good ball inside Madrid, mounting their first real attack here. Benzema got the ball away, staying. Great save by Pau Lopez. Well, chances at both ends inside the opening 3 minutes. Valverde, the man sneaking around the back, nobody marked him. Benzema went for goal. It's a good save by the new goalkeeper, the man signed from Real Betis. Goes up offside, it would appear. It's been a good start. The crowd were in very good voice before the match. Predominantly Roma, of course. Two smattering of Real Madrid fans around. The big news if you're a Real Madrid fan is that there's a couple of players that you want to see on the bench tonight. Gareth Bale, who's been out of favour, again another player rumoured to be possibly moving away from the Bernabeu. Also Luka Jovic as well, who limped off in a previous friendly, is on the bench tonight. So we'll talk about mixed seasons as well. Madrid lost 7-3 to Atletico Madrid, their big local rivals in a friendly match in America. Jovic limped off in that game and has not played a part in any of the matches since, but on the bench tonight. Often able to keep the ball in play. A player that's not featured for Madrid in pre-season has been James Rodriguez, the Colombian who was on loan in Germany last year. He has been allocated a squad number, but the feeling is that if Madrid do want to secure the signature of Neymar, they may have to sell the players like Bale, like Rodriguez. Verratti. It's over everybody. It's that chance. It's the cross actually that's just coming in. Thought we were going to see the Kolarov chance again from a moment or so ago when the miss-hit shot very nearly fell for Pellegrini. There's Benzema in around the back once again. Good block by Fazio. Well, to say it's an open start to the game. Maybe a pre-season friendly, but it's been entertaining in the opening 6.5 minutes. Dzeko. Strong when he's in possession. Eddie Dzeko has a lovely ball inside the fullback. Another great chance. Check his under. the top of the bar. A flowing move from the Italians. Great vision from Edin Dzeko. No flag this time. Lifted the ball over Courtois. Unfortunately, lifted under the crossbar. Straight ball from Carvajal. Roma begin their Serie A campaign with a home match against Genoa here on the 25th of August. Madrid go to Celta Vigo for their opening La Liga match next week. For those of you who like an El Clasico, the first Barcelona-Real Madrid game, the 27th of August away at the Camp Nou.
Hello.
Real Betis last season. The eye of Paulo Fonseca. 23.5 million euros they shelled out for the goalkeeper. Here's Cengiz Under again, showing his pace once more. Nice touch back by Dzeko. Flowing move once again. Dzeko's at the heart of everything AS Roma have got going forward at the moment. Under's pace causing all sorts of problems. Luka Madrid once again at the other end. Luka Modric. Carvajal. Ball comfortably gathered by Pau Lopez. All sorts of problems, and touchback from Dzeko. Zaniolo with a shot straight at the goalkeeper. Marcelo.
Okay, go.
This pace has caused a lot of problems so far. Cengiz Under, the Turkish international. Hasn't scored for Roma since a win over Parma back in December, so we're looking to have a better season this year.
Action hồi lâu leo ấy. Thiệt tay. Wi-Fi mịn mà. Bang cepat apa nih ya?
Hazard. Carvajal.
Cho cha sự sau này. Nảy nhiều lên.
Lopez was scrolling across for that one. Casemiro only had one thing on his mind, that was trying to find that bottom corner. He slips in trying to find Zaniolo. Just a little bit overhit though. Casemiro. Marcelo.
Có nó khát khát goal khát nó quay mình goal liền. Wide again by Pellegrini. Under. Poor touch by Zaniolo, who gives away the free kick. Foul on Casemiro. So it's nothing too serious for Real Madrid. Ok về. Phải hết lục dần đàn mà.
Injuries, Ferland Mendy and Brahim Diaz both struggling with hamstring injuries.
Cắt đầu lên là kan OBS to live lang alam din dani
He'll be disappointed to have allowed him to go back on his inside. Take nothing away from the finish, though, from Marcelo. Hasn't scored since last October. Marcelo hadn't scored since last October. Great servant to Real Madrid over the years. He's approaching 350 La Liga matches for Madrid. Kolarov. Zaniolo. Oh, he's got round Militao. Under. Dzeko. Good save again, Courtois. Well, straight at him in fairness, but a great move once again by Roma. Either side of the goalkeeper, and you're asking questions, but Courtois well placed. Dzeko in fairness.
Hả? Nè, đây.
Stante. Away by Militao. Let's play again. Verratti.
Xe mạ xong thì
Verratti. Under. Dzeko in there again. Struck between the two defenders, but couldn't get a touch. Still the pressure on there. Kolarov. Zaniolo. Created plenty of chances. Fonseca's side in this first half. Djeko's already forced Courtois into a couple of sharp saves. Header a moment or so ago as well. Which was straight at the goalkeeper. Carvajal. Good ball across. Salah in an advanced position once again. It's just a little. The centre of midfield. To the Uruguay side that played in the cup for America, Federico Valverde. One of these players, of course, it's been a fairly short break. Carvajal. Benzema's header couldn't get up high enough though. It's a good high press by Madrid, just putting Pau Lopez under pressure from his own goal kick initially. Top looking for Benzema's throw. So it's giving the ball away at the moment. Hazard.